It was a Monday evening. I'd just finished sending Reiki to my group. I was still lying on the bed, soft, open, still, feeling the afterglow of holding sacred space for others. I'd already felt a little invisible that day. At the gym that morning, I'd shouted goodbye and no one replied. A tiny moment, but it stayed with me. I came home tired, not just physically, but emotionally. There was a heaviness I couldn't quite name. But still, I carried on. That's what I did. And then he walked in, my husband. He looked at me, standing in the doorway of our bedroom, and said, "I'm leaving." No emotion, no explanation, just those words. I asked why, grasping for something that would make sense. And all he said was, "It's not you, it's me." That line made me cringe. It felt rehearsed, like he'd practiced it. Like it belonged in a movie, not in the middle of my life falling apart. I got up and I walked downstairs. And as I walked down the stairs, my legs gave way beneath me. The shock wasn't emotional, it was physical. My body broke before my heart could catch up. I'd always believed that everything happens for your highest good, that even the hardest moments carry wisdom, that we're always being guided even when it hurts. But this felt like betrayal. This felt like heartbreak. This felt like someone had torn the floor out from under me. And still, I didn't reach out. I cried in private. I showed up in public. I kept holding it all together because that's what I've been taught. Be strong, don't burden anyone. Deal with it quietly. Spiritual women cope in silence, right? I knew how to give support, but I didn't know how to receive it, not really. 2 months passed, and then it was my wedding anniversary. I'd cried all morning. I was grieving not just the marriage, but the silence, the emotional loneliness, the years of pretending I was fine while something inside me was aching for connection. Then the phone rang. It was a woman I'd never met in person, someone from a ladies' friendship group I was in. We'd only connected online. She didn't ask how I was. She didn't make small talk. She just said, "If you want to go to the meetup, I'll pick you up." And you know what I did? I froze. I didn't say yes. I didn't leap at the invitation. I sat with it for an hour. Not because I didn't want connection, but because I was scared. Scared to show up raw. Scared I'd cry in public. Scared I wouldn't fit. Scared I'd be too much or not enough. And that hesitation, that 1 hour pause, that was my nervous system doing what it had always done, protecting me, but also keeping me lonely. Eventually, I said yes. Not boldly, not confidently, but quietly, tentatively. And that was the beginning. That one act of kindness and my one quiet yes changed everything. It didn't fix it all, it didn't erase the pain, but it reminded me of something I had forgotten. I have the ability to pick myself up, and I don't have to do it alone. I realised I could still trust, still receive, still be held. Not because I was weak, but because I was finally ready to stop pretending I didn't need anyone. I realised that support isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Softness isn't weakness, it's where healing begins. Strength doesn't mean carrying everything alone. So if you've been holding it all together quietly, if you spent years being the strong one, if you've mastered the smile, the mask, the "I'm fine," I want you to know you're not weak for wanting support, you're human and you deserve it. You don't have to keep carrying everything alone. You're allowed to soften, lean, receive and be held without having to explain why. And it's okay if you're tired of coping alone. There is a softer way. This is why I do what I do. Not to fix women, but to walk beside them the way I needed someone to walk beside me. And if any part of this story feels like yours, if something in you is whispering, I want that, even if you're not sure how to take the first step, then I want you to know, for the next couple of weeks until the 30th of November, you can join Ladies Lifeline with a 30-day trial. It's a chance to step into this kind of support gently. No pressure, no push, just a space to feel held and see if it's the right fit for you. If your heart is quietly saying yes, even a small yes, this is your open door. You're safe here, you're seen here, and when you're ready, we're here waiting for you. You'll find the link in the comments below. I'd love to see you in there. Lots of love.